Hello YouTubers, I'm here to talk real briefly about the Latte Factor. I'm sure most of you are real familiar with the Latte Factor and the concepts behind it, so I won't go into great detail about it. Most of you probably know about that. What I do is I take the Latte Factor a step further, and a lot of people probably already do this. It's actually just common sense. Of course, instead of blowing all my money getting my coffee on the way to work, I make it from home. Or if you go to the office, or at work, a lot of times they'll have a pot of coffee. You can make you some. But at the very least, you can make your own coffee. You can save quite a bit. If you're a coffee drinker, you may not even be a coffee drinker. I'm a coffee drinker during the week, especially. So I like my coffee, and I make my own. Now, how I take it a step further is, when you brew it and there's some left over. So I don't know if some people like throw it out. I stick mine in the refrigerator after it's brewed. I have no shame in it. I'm cool with it. And to be honest, another little trick I do, and when I have the time, I have a pitcher designated just for coffee or tea, and I'll brew like 2 to 3 times and pour it in that big pitcher, and I have coffee for the whole week. So, and a lot of times too, I'll use the same filter. Actually, I'll brew. I can brew. I've got it down pretty good. I can brew 2 times in a row. I use the same old coffee. Now this is fresh, right after the first brewing. So the second one, I use the same coffee grounds, and I'll put some fresh in there and kind of mix it up and reuse it. And then I use the same filter, and then by the third, if you get carried away, it'll make a mess. Water will carry over. So usually about the third brewing, I'll throw away the coffee grounds and I'll put one more, enough to brew one more if I go to 3, and then I'll put it in my pitcher. I try to let it cool a little bit though, so it'd be kind of hard to do this if you did it in the morning before you went to work. But it's great, like while you're at home in the evenings and you have time to brew, a couple pots. Just do it while you're doing your chores or whatever, and let it cool, and then stick it in the fridge. You're good to go for the rest of the week, and it's not too bad. So that's just a little trick I do, and maybe you'll find it useful, and hopefully a lot of you have already caught on to this and do it yourselves, and that's even better. But if not, I'm surprised I didn't catch on to this much sooner. I've only been doing this a couple years now, when I started really tightening up my budget. It's like, well, why do I keep buying coffee, and why do I keep throwing this fresh coffee away? Just stick it in the fridge. At the very least, just make your own coffee, let it cool a little bit, stick it in the fridge. So it'll help you save some money. If you took out some paper or put it in Excel and calculated how much you'd save versus buying coffee, so quite a bit. So anyway, I hope this was useful for you, and I bid you a good day or a good evening, and enjoy yourself, and you take care, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you, by the way, for visiting this. Bye.